Range Rovers, nothing but trouble. So if you've been watching the earlier videos, you'll have seen me pick this car up and drive it home, and I had numerous problems, all to do with, I'm presuming, the low pressure side of the fuel system, and I've got a hunch that it's a clogged filter. If it's not, then it'll be the pump that's under the passenger side. I don't think it's the in-tank pump, but what I need to do is open the bonnet, and the cable's broken, so we're going to have to approach that slightly differently and in a little while. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you around the car, so let's have a look at it. So she's 2005 TD6. It's actually a really nice and tidy car. It looks good. There's a bit of snow on the roof because it's snowing outside. I brought her into the workshop so we can do this in a bit of peace and quiet. Bodywork is adequate for its age. She's 19 years old. We've got those little things that need attention on the outside. We've got a smashed headlight here, which we're going to have to deal with. We've got some loose pieces of trim, a missing piece here, but they're all easily fixed. All of this looks fine. We've got spotlights which aren't properly mounted. They'll need to come out and be redone. The panel fitment's not as good as it could be, but again, we'll take this bumper off and sort it out. There's a few little stone chips in the front of the bonnets, you know, here and here. They've been painted over. It's okay, there you go. It's not really a problem. Camera won't focus. I actually quite like this grille. I'm more a fan of the original slatted grills that were fitted on these cars, and I have actually got another one which I could paint to match and put that on, but we'll come to that. This indicator and side light is not mounted properly. It's obviously missed its clip there. Again, if I could open the bonnet, then I could get to the twiddly bits and sort that out. Panel fit this side is better. Not bad at all. Going down the side of the car. Ooh, come on, focus. There we go. Going down the side of the car. Again, it's got these later vents. Hang on, let me see. I can clean the lens. Maybe that'll help. There we go. Yeah, these vents, I quite like them. I think we can live with them. She's got side steps on. They're fairly recent. They're obviously not the originals. They haven't rusted through, so that's something to be said for it. She's got all the rear, front and rear wheel arch liners all in place. She's got handle covers all body colour matched, and wing mirrors are all body colour matched, even if there's got a bit of damage in it there, and it's not properly mounted, but that's okay. It seems to have, it's possible it's got the right mirrors in it. You've got a fair amount of greenery. We'll give the car a proper clean at some point in the very near future. We've got typical bubbling. There we go, here's a piece. You see this bubbling of this trim here and here. That's very typical of a car this age. Top edge around here, this trim isn't seated properly. We'll pop it off and find out why, but all of this is in place. Windscreen is fine. Someone's put some odd wiper blades on it, not the original equipment. They seem to work okay, but I think I prefer the original equipment ones. Clips missing. As we go down the side. Bodywork's very straight. There's no dents or anything serious in this side. We've got a bit of a scratch there. That'll probably polish out. Wheels, we've got a matching set of wheels there. I haven't got a spare for it that matches. And we've got some reasonable tyres, although they don't match all the way around. Rear end. This is, it's not focusing again. Why are you not focusing? Daft camera. There we go. Rear end, mud flaps on it, bumpers, all of that kind of stuff. We've got some slightly foggy lenses. They've obviously got some water in them, but the one on the other side, as you'll see in a minute, has already got a big chip out of it. The bottom edge of the boot lid here, where they typically rust, this is very savable. We're going to put some effort into making sure this doesn't go any further. We'll take the internal trim off, soak it in WD-40 and wax oil and things like that, and try and ensure that that doesn't start creeping up here, because these have a tendency to rust all the way around here. Lower tailgate's fine. I don't think it's got any dents in it at all, which is unusual. Got a tow bar but no tow ball. That's the fairly standard for these. It is a Vogue. This side of the boot lid is not quite so good. We got a little bit of bubbling of the paint just there. Again, we'll salvage that, I think. This trim that runs along the bottom of the glass, you see a lot of these taken off. I think actually they are tidier with it taken off. And if we're going to sort out this panel, then we'll probably take that off at that point. A big hole in the rear lens cover. Not a difficult fix, I'll just got 2 bolts and take it off. All of this is fine, as you'd expect. The water underneath is from the snow melting. Don't worry about that. This is the only piece of bodywork which I would like to fix. It's got a little scrape there, which you might be able to see as it plays around in the reflections. It's really not very big. A simple little clean would blend it in, but I know it's there, so we will deal with that. The side of the roof rails, absolutely fine. You rarely see any damage on these. They're usually okay. But you can see how grubby it is as well. It just needs a really, really thorough clean. These trims on this side seem to fit much better. But you can see in here, you see all this greenery in here. All of that needs cleaning. This mirror is a much better fit, it's not damaged. That's fine. Doors, typical. The driver's door has the exposed key. You can get a cover for those, but I like that. Side step again. It's not the original one, and this one's actually broken. The outside trim on it's gone, and this one's rusted through. So I think we'll just be taking these off. I don't like side steps anyway, so I think we'll just be taking them off and scrapping them. I have got another set if we decide to fit them, but we probably won't. Probably won't. And just finish the outside tour of it. Front wing there. All good. So she's a clean looking car on the outside. Very, very presentable. Tonga green. I bought this car just because it was Tonga green. It wouldn't actually have mattered what engine it had in it or what condition everything else was. I wanted a Tonga green car. Now the inside, it's not my favourite interior by a long way. I have 2 other L322s. I've got one which has got this cream and the cream seats and everything. This has this mixture of grey and cream. I would have preferred to have had a piano black interior. And I've got a 3.6 that's got a perfect piano black interior. but my wife will kill me if I try and steal that and put it in here. So I might have to find one somewhere else. But actually, the interior is in very good condition. It's got the usual wear and tear that you'd expect from a car of this age, but it hasn't got many broken bits. Everything else seems to be in place and as it should be. I have removed the cover over here to get to the bonnet release cable to see if I could make it work better, but I can't. So I'm going to have to put that back and find another way. Typical Vogue accessories and dash, heated steering wheel, heated seats, front and rear, cruise control, all of those types of things. And really comfortable seats, even if you don't like the look of them. Door shuts, doors, and everything else is fine. You get that lovely sound when you shut the door. You know it's a Range Rover when you do that. Open the boot. Oh, I've got a boot full of rubbish. The parcel shelf is in dire need of replacement. It is in a terrible condition, but I do have in storage, I've got a spare parcel shelf which is in much better condition than this one, so we can do that. I took these panels off so that I could have a quick look inside and just make sure everything is as it should be and there's no hidden piles of £20 notes or anything like that. Wish there wasn't. So overall, I'm very pleased with this car. I think it's going to be great. Just as long as I can get the bonnet open. We'll come back to that in a minute. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with you soon, hopefully with the bonnet open. Bye.